Hey, what's going on, guys? Gavin here, and welcome back to another video. In today's video, I'm going to be going over the Year 5 Season 2 patch notes for Rainbow Six Siege. A lot of these patch notes were pretty random, I feel, and it's going to be a very interesting season to see what Ubisoft decides to do and what they decide to keep. But before I get into the patch notes, I must say, none of these changes are final. You have to remember, Ubisoft is very picky with what they want to actually change and what they do. What they say is going to happen always isn't the truth. So yeah, just keep that in mind while this video is going on. But without any further ado, let's get into the patch notes. So first off, we'll start off with Valkyrie. So Valkyrie has a very high pick right now. She's one of the best ops for rank. She has an amazing ability, and overall it's just, you know, some people would say her ability is one of the best in the game. So what's happening with her is her black eyes will no longer be able to be controlled when Valkyrie dies. So basically, it's kind of like the Maestro cameras. If Maestro's dead, he obviously can't move his cameras around. Valkyrie is going to be getting that same debuff, and yeah, it's going to be pretty. I don't think that it was really needed because yeah, Valkyrie is obviously a high pick rate, but people use her cameras and they need to be used while they're still flying, so if they kind of can't move, it's just, I don't know. But Valk's pick rate's obviously going to be going down for that. Pretty substantial nerf for her. Now on the other side, for CTU, Blackbeard is getting a buff finally. Blackbeard decides that the Ubisoft decides to give Blackbeard a buff for once. He will be getting +1 rifle shield. So right now he has 2, but yes, and now he's going up to 3. But obviously, you know, Ubisoft, they can't release a Blackbeard buff without giving him a nerf too. His rifle shield is reduced to 2 hits to break. So basically what I think that's meaning is any type of bullet hits the shield twice, it breaks. I think it's just going to be that simple. So yeah, I don't know, like, I'm assuming it's still going to be a health bar. I don't know if they're going to remove that because it only takes 2 hits. Maybe we'll just show how many hits have hit the shield already. I don't know, but obviously it's going up from the past number down to 2. Next up is Ella. Her Gersmont mines will no longer stop mouse movement. So obviously, if you get hit by a Gersmont, your ADS time goes down, and your ADS and your sensitivity is reduced. And it's harder to look around. So I'm assuming that means that that's not going to be an ability anymore. So all Gersmonts are really going to do is put that like flash on your face, and there's going to be the little particles and stuff on your screen. Other than that, I don't think anything else is going to be happening. But yeah, that is obviously happening with her. And I'm assuming that that's going to be. Actually, no, it won't. I was gonna say I was assuming it's gonna be happening with Zofia, but I looking at the patch notes here, that's not actually a thing. So I guess only Ella's getting this debuff. I don't know why they wouldn't give to Zofia's Gersmots as well, or maybe they are. Maybe it only says Ella. I don't know. But yeah. So next up is Frost. Frost is getting +1 welcome mat. Right now she has 3, so that is going up to 4, and Castle is also getting 1 armor panel. So now he's going from 3 to 4 as well. And I think Castle is going to be extremely helpful as well as Frost, because people are getting used to that, are going to think, oh, okay, all 3 Frost mats are destroyed, and boom, there's going to be a 4th one out of nowhere. And I definitely think Frost needed it, because her ability, although it can be extremely helpful, it's also very easy to spot. And just having that extra one is going to help her out very much. And Castle, him getting the extra one, that can just make 1 extra window that the attackers are going to have a little bit more trouble getting in through. So I think that was very helpful as well. Maverick is getting 1+ breaching torch charges. Basically, I think he has 5 right now. That's going up to 6, so he'll be able. So he has 1 more. Like whenever you run out of gas with 1 use of it, you have another. So Maverick's getting another charge. Going from gun changes, the MPX damage was increased from 29, previously was 26, so extra 3 damage. We'll see how that plays out. I don't think it's going to be an extreme buff that everyone's going to be talking about. It's going to be insane. The MPX is the best gun. I don't think it's going to make that much of a difference, but still, you know. I think that was more directed towards Warden. Obviously, Valkyrie got enough for this too, but I think that was more directed towards Warden, and giving him that little extra damage. But obviously, it's going to be on Valkyrie too. Alibi's MX4 Storm will now receive the Razor Hollow sight. It's the one that Smoke has in the FMG9, Cav has, Frost has, you know, all that sight that they all have. That's going to be on the Alibi's gun. I'm assuming they're removing her old holo and putting that one in. I don't see why they'd have two holo sights. I'm assuming they're taking out the other one and putting in the new one. Which I think is very good. It's weird that they just gave it to her for random. Very odd that they just decided to give it to her. Maybe, I don't know. I was going to try and launch my way out of that, but honestly, for being complete, I have no clue why they decided to, but I'm not complaining. I like that site, and I love Alibi. While we're on the conversation of sites, Twitch's F2 will lose the ACOG. I think this was a very needed nerf. Twitch is one of the most powerful attackers now, guns-wise. Her F2 is almost an unstoppable machine, although it's had so many damage nerfs in the past, and Twitch just received a huge nerf. She's still one of the highest picked attackers, so that will no longer have the ACOG, and I don't use it as it is. I run reflex on it because, you know, I suck at the game, so I run reflex, and it's a lot less recoil because with ACOG it's a tremendous amount of recoil. So I pick reflex as it is. It's not going to really be affecting me, but all Twitch mains, I don't really care because I hate Twitch. I hate going against her. I hate everything about her. Well, next thing is Scorpion, Ella Scorpion. Well, the recoil damage, obviously, it's very high. The recoil is extreme on that gun. The recoil pattern is random, so it's kind of hard to predict what's going to happen with it. But the recoil is going down by 4%. I don't think that's going to be a huge difference, and even not even that noticeable. But that's still pretty nice. If you guys don't know, Ella's my most played operator, but I've been struggling to play her recently because her Scorpion has a pretty big amount of recoil. Even if the first couple shots are reduced, it still can be hard to hit all the shots with the recoil patterns. So going down, I think that was needed. And now other balance changes. Cap Towers Claymore will be replaced by frag grenades. So they're taking out Cap's Claymore and giving them frags. I think we're going to see how that plays out because you already have an operator with so much utility with what they can do with their gadget, and then you give them frag. So basically you're going to be running away from fire in the objective into grenades while also being blinded by smokes. That's going to be pretty insane to see how that plays out. Cap, I would never imagine they give him grenades, but it's been seeming they've been trying to expand the ops grenades on everyone because obviously we've seen Maverick grenades recently, same with Knock. So yeah, it's very interesting that they decide to give him grenades. Echo's deployable shield will be replaced with a bulletproof camera. This is an insane nerf for Echo, especially because he relies on that deployable shield to keep him safe in some situations. So with him getting that removed for a deployable shield or with a deployable camera, that's that's a pretty big nerf for him. It's almost like the Frost nerf where they took away her barbed wire to cover up her mats. It's kind of the same thing with Echo. Their main secondary gadget that they kind of rely on is getting taken away. So you either have to rely on the teammate shield or just trying to find a lucky enough hiding spot where you won't get shot. But so basically they're switching Oryx and Echo's gadgets. Oryx is bulletproof camera will be replaced with a deployable shield. I don't really think Oryx needs a deployable shield. He's kind of more a roaming op in my opinion. So we'll see. I don't know why he really needs one. I think his camera was fine to begin with, but obviously it's Ubisoft. It's their company, their game. They can do it with what they want. Millennials Changes, or miscellaneous changes. Max elo difference in ranked matching will be lowered by 750 from previously 1,000. So basically, when you go into a ranked match, you can only have a 1,000 elo 1,000 elo difference between all of the team. That is going down to 750. That's a huge difference. Now you won't be running into people with completely different ranks. You'll have to be even closer together. So yeah, I think that's interesting. I don't think that's needed. I mean, obviously it can be annoying if you're in silver going against, low silver going against high golds. That can be annoying. They're trying to keep it more balanced between who's going against who. And yeah, that's basically all of the stuff that's coming out for Year 5 Season 2. Like I said, all of the leaks are subject to change because, Ubisoft, they can never really make up their mind with what they want to do with their game. So we'll just see what happens and what plays out with what. So yeah, that's basically everything that's coming out. If you want to see the full patch notes list or anything I didn't explain well, it's in the description below. You can click on the link and it will be right there. But anyway, guys, thank you guys so much for watching. If you want to see more patch notes videos in the future, please let me know in the comments down below. And what do you think about these patch notes, and what do you think was needed and what's not needed? Let me know down below. But thank you guys so much for watching. If you did enjoy, smack that like button, or don't. I don't really care. And I'll see you in the next video. Peace out.